Unfortunately, a lot of insurance agents are recruited to sell final expense life insurance under, well, what I would describe as false pretenses. And therefore, their expectations are pretty unrealistic. Not only that, guys, but I find that there are some companies that will 100% absolutely mislead their agents during the recruiting process, only for the agent to realize later that they were totally manipulated. With that being said, today I'm going to share with you 3 things about life insurance sales and the final expense sales industry that should help you decide if this business is for you or not, and will also help you to find the right agency to start with based on the budget that you've set aside for your life insurance and or final expense sales business. Before we get started, stick around until the end of this video. I'm going to show you how to get a copy of the thank you note that we mail out to every new client that we sell, along with the last will and testament that you can give to your prospects, which should add a lot of value to your sales presentation. Number 1, let's talk about starting off as a captive agent versus an independent insurance agent. Now, as a captive agent, in most cases, you're gonna get more hands-on training compared to being an independent agent. The give and take is that a lot of companies tend to have you, well, actually sign a non-compete as a captive agent, but in most cases, you won't need money to invest for leads. And chances are your commission levels will be a lot lower, which to me makes sense if the company that you're working for is flipping the bill for the leads that you don't want to or maybe can't pay for. To me, it makes sense for someone who is brand spanking new to sales to start out as a captive agent, for that training, learn the business, and then go the independent route. Now, as an independent agent, your commission levels for the main product should be around 100 to 110% with a 9-month advance for most of the products. And let me just say, this is assuming that you're paying for your leads and actually have the money to invest into your success. Beware, there are some insurance agencies who will tell you that you're a completely independent agent, but then they'll start your commission levels below 100%, and even worse, if it doesn't work out or for whatever reason you decide that you want to leave that agency, they won't even release your carrier contract. So here's a pro tip. Make sure to do your due diligence before contracting with any insurance agency or company. Do the research. Research the heck out of them. Do they have good reviews? Do they have testimonial videos of agents who are selling through that exact upline that you're considering working with? Guys, please leave a comment below. How did you start out in the insurance agency? Are you captive, or have you ever been a captive agent? Again, I would love to hear from you in the comments. The second thing that I believe you absolutely need to understand is that the final expense market, the people who we sell the insurance to, are mainly very low income folks who are either on Social Security, disability, or are receiving VA veterans benefits and have no other income. In most cases, these folks are already on a fixed and very low income, so the work actually starts for the agent after you make the sale. In other words, the sale is the easy part. Keeping the client on the books takes follow-up, and you can expect to do a lot of service work for your clients when certain things happen, like there's a fail with the bank draft or other financial issues that will likely occur with your clients. Number 3. Face-to-face sales does not work the way it did before COVID. And it has nothing to do with the virus either. Over time, over the years, agents have been saturating the face-to-face life insurance and final expense market. And as more agents enter the industry, common sense will tell you that they're buying more leads than ever, right? The best lead, and the lead that I made all of my money off back when I was a face-to-face agent, is the direct mail lead card. Every year, the returns have gotten worse and worse. Therefore, the cost has been going higher and higher and higher and higher. Meanwhile, this is the messed up part. The verbiage on this type of lead has changed to the point to where nowadays you're paying top dollar for a lead card that basically has the prospects expecting that they're gonna speak with you about getting something free from the government. The return on investment is no longer viable for most agents in most parts of the country, and therefore the successful face-to-face final expense agents are only making, I want to say, around $50,000 or $60,000 a year. Meanwhile, back in my first year of face-to-face sales, I actually earned over $250,000. Remote sales is 100% the way to go if you expect to earn the big bucks selling final expense life insurance. If you're actually a talented sales professional and would like the opportunity to potentially make over $150,000 per year, well, this is when I'm going to ask you to allow me to share some information about my agency, United Final Expense Services. With our remote sales platform, we do have the ability to guarantee 20 plus appointments per day of people who expect a quote from you for their burial life insurance. We train up new agents and get them on the system, on the phone within 3 weeks of contracting, and have seen new agents write $15,000 to, believe it or not, over $20,000 of premium within the first couple of months. We start the agents with commission levels at 100 to 110% for the main products. Here's the thing, guys, we only work with agents who actually have the finances to invest into themselves and into their insurance business. For a copy of the last will and testament, along with the thank you note that I did mention back at the beginning of the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. For more information on working with me on our remote final expense sales platform, just shoot me an email at that same address. As always, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now, do your thing, guys, and whatever happens, make sure to do something good for someone today. Happy hunting.